We're back with Maura Huvia, and Maura, you're going to get into which one now for the second half here.
Right, so I'll go into smishing, which is a term derived from SMS text messages and phishing. So as its name suggests, smishing involves receiving SMS text messages that have some kind of bogus message about, once again, having to verify your account or seeing suspicious activity in your account. Usually has some form of request, some kind of call for action to call a certain number. So what happens in the case of smishing is that a fraudster gets his hands on a long list of mobile phone numbers. He can then use some kind of automated tool to blast off a very large number of SMS text messages that would once again lead you to divulge your information. Now, unlike phishing, smishing sometimes involves either some kind of website. So you get this text message which directs you to a phishing website, and then you click a link, and you're directed to the phishing site. Or it can also direct you to a phone number. So SMS text messages can be used both ways to get your information. Now, unlike phishing attacks, smishing attacks tend to affect nationwide banks much more, just because if I'm a fraudster and I get this long list of mobile phone numbers, I'm much more likely to land on consumers of nationwide banks than I am to land on consumers of specific regional banks. So that's where nationwide banks are targeted as opposed to phishing. And really, the problem with smishing is that people are not really used to getting spam text messages. Once you expect text messages that you receive on your mobile number, to come from people that you know or companies that you've registered to. You don't expect to, you're not expecting to see spam messages on your mobile number, and that's why public is somewhat more vulnerable to smishing attacks than it is to phishing attacks, for example. Because we all know by now, to be suspicious of emails of people from our banks, and we know that banks don't ask us for any kind of information over emails. But people also have to be aware that banks will not ask you for your information on the phone, nor by email, nor will the bank call your landline number to ask for your information, because the bank already has it. So basically, raising awareness in this respect is going to be pretty important.
Yeah, well, I think you're absolutely right about that, and I don't think we could probably talk enough about some of these different attacks that are coming up, and really pushing them out there to a lot of different people, because especially this, the SMS attack, that's a one that a lot of people are going to fall victim to, because they're just not expecting it. People are expecting SMS messages really to come from people that they know, and I think
Right.
it's an easy pitfall for them to fall into, and these fraudsters will be very, very creative. Oh, you've just won, just click here, and and people, not thinking the better of what's going on, will probably wind up clicking, unfortunately, and losing a lot of information, which is unfortunate. All right, more. Anything else to round it out with?
Just as a side note, we actually have seen, SMS spam services in the underground. For example, we saw this one vendor selling 100 text messages for $7. So if fraudsters are too lazy to go ahead and punch, a long list of numbers, they can get somebody else to do it for them. So they can call, they can send thousands of text messages to potential victims.
Well, we kind of discussed this before, right? Kind of the other side outsourcing, right?
Right, exactly.
Hey, listen, I want to be a criminal. So instead of going out and getting a gun and robbing a bank, you hire out. You rent a gun. You get a hit team. You get another guy for a car. And everything becomes outsourced.
Exactly. Outsourced and specialized. That's exactly right.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's sad that it's come to that, but it certainly has. And there are people with the tools and the techniques and the knowledge all over the face of the earth. So it's going to be a challenge for everybody to take down. All right, everybody. That is Maura Ohuvia from RSA, the Security Division of EMC, and that is their Fraud Action Research Labs over in Israel. And we certainly do hope that you folks over in Israel are having a pleasant day today.
Thank you.
You're
No,
welcome.
thanks.
All right. Bye now.
Okay, bye.
All right. Bye bye.